Welcome to Mike's Mr. October and More. So, you see this book? It's Lost Ballparks by Ritter, and it was published in 1990. Great book. So if you're into Lost Ballparks, I would grab one, a copy for yourself. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because Shannon from Back to the Cardboard did a great episode on Lost Ballparks. So I would recommend seeing his episode. I'll put a link to his episode. But anyway, it's quite interesting. I'm not sure which stadium this is. I was trying to look in the book, but I think it might be Yankee Stadium. Well, not Yankee Stadium, but way back. But anyway, I cut out this news article about Tiger Stadium when it was closing down. I was never, unfortunately, at Tiger Stadium. And it shows some memorable moments. But what I'll do is I'll flip the camera over. I was recently in Seattle with my wife, and I was trying to hope to get to Sick's Stadium, where the Seattle Pilots played. It wasn't that far from where we stayed, but unfortunately, I didn't get a chance. And good thing I didn't, because it was a nightmare trying to get from Seattle back home down to Portland, Oregon, down Route 5. It was just like bumper to bumper. But anyways, I didn't get a chance to go there. So what I'm going to do is I got to flip around the camera. I've got to show you some cards. Actually, believe it or not, I still have cards from the East Coast National, and they're 1977 cards. I got to show you 33 cards that I obtained, and then I got to have another episode, which is going to be part 5 of the East Coast National. A later episode, I'm going to show you a Hank Aaron card that I bought and a Willie Mays card that I bought for a later episode. So let me switch around the camera. I'm going to show you 77 Topps baseball cards that I obtained. So here's a newspaper article that I cut out about Tiger Stadium. And then it shows some memorable moments. I guess that's Mickey Lolich and Bill Freehan, Kirk Gibson. I do remember the World Series they were in. I think it was 84. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, I was at Municipal Stadium twice, the Cleveland Indians, and then was at Shea Stadium before they tore it down, and the old Yankee Stadium before they tore it down also. But anyway, here we go. So I'm going to show you some cards of the 77 set. And the first one is going to be the batting leaders, George Brett and Bill Moloch. Put that there. Next card, strikeout leaders. None other than Noah Ryan and Tom Seaver. 327 and 235. What a difference. Larry Haney. Ellis Valentine later went to the New York Mets. He was in the outfield with Warren Cromartie and Andre Dawson. What a great outfield they had, the Expos, back then. Oh, here's one. I always loved this player, Tito Fuentes. He always wore that sweatband around his head, and he also played for the Giants. Here we go, Doc Ellison. Doc Ellis played for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I remember when he played for the Yankees. Saw him play. Here we go. Talking about Municipal Stadium and Dwayne Kiefer. He only hit 1 home run. Holds the Major League record. 1 home run for the amount of bats he had. One of these days I'll show you the photos I took at the Municipal Stadium of Albert Bell right at the dugout. Nice up and close, personal when he first came up as Joey Bell. Pat Zachary played for the New York Mets later on. Glenn Borgman. Always remember him. He's from New Jersey. He lived in Butler, next town over from where I lived in Killawn. Stan Wall. Dodgers. Probably played on another team the year before because it looks like a paint job there. Or maybe not. No, played for the Dodgers the year before. Cap doesn't look too convincing though. Here we go. Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. Beautiful card. You know, I was looking at his stats for the World Series. Believe it or not, in 75 and 76, he really didn't have that great of a batting average in the World Series there. Couldn't believe it. Jose Morales. Expose. There we go. Hall of Famer, lefty Steve Carlton. He had that one amazing season for the Phillies. He came over. I think he won like 55 or 60% of the games that year. It was just horrible the first season playing for them. John Stearns, New York Mets. Backside of the card. Here we go, another Hall of Famer, a hitting machine. Rod Carew. Beautiful card. Love this card. There we go. Cincinnati Red. Fred Norman. There you go, Shannon. Tom Verizon. Remember all these players. Here we go. Fran Healy. Interesting with Fran Healy. He was very good friends with Reggie Jackson, 77. So have you ever read the book, The Best Team That Money Could Buy, which I would highly suggest, especially if you're a Yankee fan. He was the peacemaker for the Yankees when Reggie first came to the Yankees. He was always the mediator and a good friend with Reggie and kind of advised him, you know, what to say and not what to say and be the mediator. Here we go, Hall of Famer, Gaylord Perry. Played for numerous teams. And what's so amazing about Gaylord is that he played for a lot of teams like the Indians and the Padres, and they like totally stunk, and he still won over 300 games. Here we go. John the Hammer Milner. Power hitter for the Mets back in the day. Here we go. Ed Kranepool just died within the past few months. He was a franchise baby boomer signing for the Mets. He joined at the age of 17, if I'm not mistaken. He held like almost every record imaginable for the Mets for years. Next one, Jeff Newman. I'm gonna take these cards down, put them over here. Next one, also a former Met, P. Falcone. Glenn Abbott. Yeah, don't fall down there, Glenn. Maximo Leone. I don't remember this guy. Jim Mason. Okay, I remember when he played for the Yankees, and I do remember watching the game on TV on WPIX Channel 11. He tied the major league record, believe it or not, for most doubles in a game. He had 4 doubles in one game while with the Yankees. Bob Bailey. I think he played for the Expos, if I'm not mistaken. Francisco Barros. That's the renovated Yankee Stadium. Pretty hideous uniform. Reminds me of the hideous uniforms MLB's been wearing for the past couple years. Here we go, Earl Williams. He played for the Orioles and Braves. Now, believe it or not, his first 3 seasons in the major leagues, when he played, he had some power. First year, he hit over 30 home runs, and then the high 20s a couple of years thereafter. He's from New Jersey. I didn't know he went to Montclair High School, where I know where that is. My wife's late aunt lived in Montclair. Got big houses there, like mansions. Same town that Yogi Berra lived in. Next one is going to be Bob Apodaca. I remember him. And we're down to our last 3 cards. And here we go. Hall of Famer, George Brett. Record breaker, Jose Morales, most hits season, pinch hitter. And last but not least, the Ryan Express. Most season 300 or more strikeouts. Here's the back side of the card. Okay. Anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed this episode. So if you'd like to, give me, 1 or 2 thumbs up. Any comments? And if you'd like to join the party, the more the merrier. And subscribe to Mike's Mr. October. And thanks for watching Mike's Mr. October and more.